Want to make yourself glow? Well, it actually has less to do with a good skincare routine and more to do with mind-blowing sex. A sexual afterglow is that feeling of satisfaction and contentment that persists after mind-blowing sex. And research shows that it tends to last for about 48 hours. Sex researchers think that the afterglow exists because of the release of oxytocin and other feel-good hormones that happen in the brain during orgasm. So what can you do during those euphoric 48 hours to keep your glow going? Number one is aftercare. Make sure you spend time connecting with your partner after the experience to maximize the release of oxytocin. Number two is to debrief with your partner. What was amazing about the experience? Talk to each other about the moments that were particularly satisfying and highlight the things that you want to try again next time. Because if something makes you glow, give it another go. Unpopular opinion: scheduled sex is hot sex. In a recent study where people were asked their opinion of spontaneous versus planned sex, the majority did say that they believe spontaneous sex was more enjoyable. But when those same people were asked to keep daily diary studies of their sexual activity, it showed that the times they had planned sex were just as satisfying as when they had unplanned sex. So how do you plan sex without it feeling cringe? It's all about carving out what I call an erotic space. Sit down with your partner and decide on specific times and days when you can prioritize intimacy without obligations, stress, or other things on your to-do list ruining the moment. It also makes the initiation of sex less fraught with anxiety, with one partner fearing that they're going to be rejected. But remember, planning sex is not an ironclad agreement. Like all good things, it's okay to create a rain check so long as you stick to the rain date. Now go make some fun plans. As a sex professor, I've got to hand it to whoever came up with the idea that May is Masturbation Month. So in honor of Masturbation Month, I have a question for you. Are you masturbating enough? Because studies tell us that there are many health benefits to masturbation, including stress relief, better sleep, and muscle tension release. Plus, did you know that according to one study, men who masturbate 21 times or more a month enjoy a decreased risk of prostate cancer? More than that, masturbation can improve sexual self-confidence and self-esteem and help us to understand the types of sensations we enjoy so that we can better communicate them to our partners during sex. But unfortunately, masturbation goes hand in hand with shame and a lot of misconceptions. For example, there's a silly myth that men somehow lose nutrients and lower their testosterone during masturbation. So rather than worrying if you're masturbating too much, instead ask yourself, are you masturbating enough? We've all heard about the dangers of porn, that it's addictive, it will ruin your relationship, that it'll fry your brain, or make it impossible to have sex with an actual person. Many of these claims are gross exaggerations with absolutely no basis in science. Although research does show that porn can lead to problems when it's used as a form of emotional avoidance. Masturbation, which goes hand in hand with porn, is a great form of self-care and can help us handle stress. But it shouldn't be the only tool in our self-care toolbox. Now, what's typically not talked about with porn are the evidence-backed ways it can enhance your sex life, such as number one, curiosity. When your motivation for watching porn is to discover new fantasies or turn-ons, it can lead to highly satisfying sex, which is part of the reason that couples who report watching porn together overall report higher levels of sexual satisfaction than couples who don't. Number two is excitement. Watching porn can be a thrill. The sense of naughtiness and taboo can feed intensity into our sex lives. Finally, number three, pleasure. When it's just about feeling good, watching porn can be like any other form of self-care, and there's no reason to feel ashamed of that.